welcome back to the Black and Gold Report. We're now joined by head volleyball coach Ellen McGill. Coach, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Well, the Braves returned from 2 tournaments and a tri-match, but can you catch us up to speed on the season so far? What's impressed you and what does the team still need to work on?
Sure. Well, we started off with our Newberry tournament, and to be honest, I think the competition was a little stronger than we had anticipated it being. We went 1-3 in the first weekend. Came out winless in the Wingate tri-match, really high level of competition, and then this weekend at the Eckerd College Classic, we were able to squeak out one win versus West Liberty. But as far as what I've been impressed with, I've been impressed with our ability to come back from a deficit. We seem to kind of dig ourselves in a hole in the beginning, but we are always able to rally back from that deficit. So to me, that shows a little bit of mental toughness, and I'm glad to see the fight in us. And also, we've been competing at a very high level. We played a lot of tough competition, and we've been in every match that we played, minus the Wingate and the Eckerd game. And so to me, that shows a lot of promise for the season ahead.
Well, and you had mentioned this, but you were able to get some pretty impressive wins from Lees-McRae and West Liberty and had some close 5-set losses as well. What was the difference between those wins and those tight defeats?
For us, the difference between winning those 2 games and losing all the close ones was our ability to bounce back from our mistakes quickly. And in some of those close losses, we just really hung on to those mistakes and we let them continue to build. But in the Lees-McRae and West Liberty game, we were able to bounce back from those mistakes quickly and make fewer mistakes as well.
Well, the team's had a strong presence at the net with senior Nicole Matthews ranking in the top 5 in the PBC in both kills and points. Did you expect this type of performance from her, as well as leadership? And is there another threat in the front row that we're not seeing in the box score?
Yes, we knew that Nicole Matthews was going to be an impact player for us this season. She's the kind of player and leader that we can give the ball to in a tight situation, and she's able to make something good happen out of it. And so we're going to continue to look for her leadership and her impact as the season progresses. But we've had multiple people step up at different times in different games, and so for us it's just having more people step up consistently, but Caroline Pridgeon is starting to become a force at the net for us, able to put the ball away when we need her to. Brittany Jefferson has been able to step up and make an impact. Jada Verdon has the ability to come in and lead us as well. So we have some different threats. We just have to have people step up consistently to support Nicole Matthews.
Well, another threat at the net has been the combined blocking efforts of, as you mentioned, Brittany Jefferson, Cecilia Brandon, Caroline Pridgeon, Nicole Matthews, and Mallory Davis. How much has their defense at the net contributed to the success in taking away those key points?
A lot. We actually do have a very strong block, and it absolutely contributes to our success as a team. For us, it's going to be putting up a consistent block. Every time when it's there, the block is good and we're able to compete at a very high level. And so if we can put up that block consistently, we should be able to be right there with the best of them this year.
Well, you've had both Keisha Jeffries and Josephine Yang record strong numbers in their digging efforts, along with Alicia Paplow showing her leadership and control as your go-to setter. Talk about these players and what they bring to the court.
Well, Keisha and JoJo have been a big part of why we've been able to be so scrappy in defense. We really have been getting after it in the back row and just touching everything with a relentless kind of attitude, which is exactly what we needed. And Keisha and JoJo are a big reason why we were able to be so scrappy and will continue to be scrappy. And they bring a lot of consistent energy to the court as well. Alicia Papalow, she has been doing a great job of stepping in and really embracing our offensive system. Her consistency is starting to come around as well. And something for her in the setting position is she's able to bring some really strong right back defense, which that's sometimes hard to find in a setter. She just really gets after it in the back row. And she also, we've been using her as a right side hitter as well. So.
Well, this show airs after UNCP has played its first home match, and which will also open up Peach Belt Conference action with a 6 p.m. battle against USC Aiken on September 18th, so Friday. Is there something a little bit more relaxing about playing at home, especially after spending the first couple of weeks on the road?
Definitely. We are super excited to be at home after a 10-game stint on the road, and just excited to play in front of our Brave Nation family.
Awesome. Well, good luck, and thank you so much for being on the show with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And thank you for watching this week's edition of the Black and Gold Report. Until next week, go Braves.